Now, I don't think Flacco has a living room, bro, because I keep noticing that this pillow right here, this one, don't never move. Bro's on the green screen. Flacco doesn't have a living room, bro. Flacco does not have a living room. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Flacco does not have a living room. I'm paying attention to the situation over and over and over again. It ain't no way that couch, that pillow on that couch don't ever move. That's a green screen, bro. That's crazy.
Spiraling out of control, and I don't think at this point there's anything anybody could do to really reel it in. This is gonna have a disastrous ending. Let's rewind a little bit to where we left off in our last video so you guys understand what's going on. Lush 1 and WACK100, they're two personalities on No Jumper. They've been going back and forth over the last week. This entire situation started because Lush 1 said something about WACK100 on the No Jumper show that Wack didn't like and Wack thought was unfair. Now, Lush 1 would eventually retract what he said, but it was too late. So WACK100 posted a video of Lush 1 getting slapped on his Instagram, and that sent Lush 1 over the edge and spiraling. And that led to this particular clip where Lush 1 is threatening WACK100 and saying he wants to get in the field.
Homies is threatening me right now. Just know that my partners is outside ready to play ball. I started FaceTiming y'all. Where the all at? Where the all at? Where the wax homies that was threatening me at? You get your noodle knocking, ho. Where the y'all at? Hey, Wack, you're a stupid ass.
It actually started because Lush got sick of Wack bullying him. So let's be super transparent over that.
You ain't finna do if anybody that's trying to slide for you, watch this, you mark. Hey, Wack, why you trying to have your homies press me and then when my homies wanted it, why the they rank out? Where the they at? Where the you at? You need the police to go shooters! You need the police! You need the police! You're afraid! Wack, you're afraid! I will sue you. I will own your entire life, bro. Shut the up.
Now, why you doing this to that man, bruh? Yeah, why you doing this to that man? Why? Wack has admitted in his response to that particular video where Lush is telling him his shooters are outside, Wack has admitted that he's only doing this so he can get Lush 1 a spiral, that he's don't even take this seriously. So Wack writes, beef, this guy ain't nobody. My mission is to see how long he will scream my name and keep him emotionally unstable so he can get high. Now, Lush, let's go. That is so evil and diabolically dubious.
And Flacco's laughing, so Flacco thinks that it's funny, but it's all at the expense of Lush's sobriety, so that's really sad.
Because WACK100 chose this week to beef with Lush 1 and to make Lush 1 spiral out of control because this is the week that Lush 1 checked himself into rehab. So Wack wants to make sure that whatever rehab treatment that Lush 1 gets does not work. Wack wants to make sure the treatment does not work and Lush 1 stays a drug addict. This is a different level of beefing that I don't ever want to experience. I don't ever want to hate somebody to this extent, bro. This is insane. This is nuts. But
you hated somebody enough to say that you were going to R-word their daughter, so that happened.
Looks like the emotionally unstable, I guess, part is working. Right? Again, I don't know. I can't say if Lush 1 is back on drugs. Lush 1 is in rehab, so I don't know if he's back on drugs. But keeping Lush 1 emotionally unstable is apparently working because what has conspired since this is absolutely insane. If you watch the Lush 1 video where he's talking about WACK100 after his first night in rehab, it would be completely unpredictable for what's to come because this video, Lush is calm. Lush is not really screaming or yelling, not really doing nothing psycho. He was pretty calm in addressing Wack. Now, in this video, he claims that No Jumper has given him, I guess, confirmation that they will fire WACK100 if he wanted them.
But that's not the truth. They're not going to fire Wack.
But here's the thing. Wack is not an employee of No Jumper. Wack and Adam got a partnership. They equally own the Adam and Wack show. They have like a joint venture, right? I think WACK100 owns like the business that is the Adam and Wack show 50-50. So Adam can't really fire Wack from the Adam and Wack show. He can probably say, hey, we're not going to do it anymore on No Jumper. That's probably fair. But Lush 1 is claiming that Adam has told him that they are willing to fire WACK100 on behalf of him. I'm not sure, right, how true this is, right? But here is what Lush 1 is saying. Now, Lush 1 would also, from his first video from rehab, he would also threaten to sue and call the police on Wack. So from this...
Now, I'm not sure why he didn't do that because Wack is threatening an entire rehab facility, not just Lush. So that's super glamorous.
Perspective, it appears that Lush is completely done, right, with the Mob Boss act, and he's ready to move forward and just get rid of the drama and the beef, even threaten to call the
So
police.
now they're making it seem like Lush is the problem, and Lush is having his boss act. So basically now Flacco is spreading the narrative that it's Lush's fault, and Flacco's is helping Wack. Basically Flu Flam, Skodug, and Larson Lush. If you guys are paying attention to Flacco's dog whistles, he's definitely making it seem like this is Lush's fault, and he's definitely adding to the narrative that Lush is at fault with this situation.
If the beef continues. Again, completely not indicative of what's to come. This video will make you believe that this beef is dying out because Lush One is completely ready to detach.
With that being said, WACK100, your future at No Jumper is in my hands. You being able to continue to work, because I already flirted with the stipulation of it's either him or me, and it's a resounding across the board with everybody. Yes, everybody will honor that if I so choose. So, Adam already said, should I give him a 1-week suspension? And I said, no, not yet. But just know, Wack, you might want to try to get a new job, because there's No Jumper pretty much run its course. I'm cool with some of the people that are around you, and I really hope that it wasn't one of them that was sending all those threats and messages. But we're going to get to the bottom of who the hell that was, too. Really, I'm focused on my recovery and my strength, experience, and hope. But beyond that, I ain't tripping on little guys. And Wack, you a little guy, bruh. You out the game. You're not even top 5 important people that I've gotten into it with. But just know, player, it's about to be a wrap for you. And if you do try to do anything else, there's 3 things that are going to happen, you feel me? The people that you're afraid of, they going to get involved, you feel me? I don't want to ruin your entire affiliation and operation you got going on with the police, since you are the police, you feel me? But, the job, the other people, you feel me, that you're afraid of, and, then there's this third option, you feel me, of me literally owning any asset that you think you own in any capacity. My legal team is already on top of it. What you need to do is just shut the up, take the L. You're losing every poll, not just on No Jumper, across the board. Everybody loves me, and they don't you, because you're a bully, you're an abuser, you're a piece of shit, you're a sociopath, and you've contributed nothing to hip-hop except for harboring, alleged S.O's and throwing tours where there's multiple allegations, of S.A. So
I'm not Adam. I don't own No Jumper. I just don't see a world where No Jumper is choosing Lush One over WACK100. Not because I don't think Lush One is valuable, but simply because of the numbers that the Adam and Wack show does. Like the Adam and Wack show.
The Adam and Wack show does numbers, but at the same time, what's the recourse? What's the the consequence of that? Okay, we got No Jumper, we got No Jumper, we got No Jumper, we got Adam and Wack, we got Adam and Wack, and got Adam and Wack. But at what expense?
At this moment, is the highest performance show on No Jumper. So if Adam has to choose between who goes, rather is Lush or Wack, even if you hate Wack, which a lot of y'all do, I just don't see a world where Adam is telling Lush One, hey man, just give me the word, bro. If you give me the word, he's gone. I don't see that happening, right? Unless something really, 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 really drastic happens. And that's what Lush One is claiming. Like, Lush One is claiming something very, very drastic took place. Wack is denying it. Wack is saying this is not true at all. Drastic, something that Lush is claiming has No Jumper pondering to fire Wack.
I don't think that anybody's pondering to fire Wack, but I do think that if it comes down to it, when it's all said and done, Adam will have to figure out something to get his situation in order, because, this is definitely ugly. This is definitely ugly. This is not, how a business should be ran. This is not how a podcast should be ran. This is a Flu Flammer situation at its finest.
Apparently, Lush is claiming that WACK100 sent him a picture or a video of his mom's home burning down. And I guess Lush thought this was like a subtle threat. Wack is saying this is untrue. This is just false. It's not true at all. And No Jumper is not pondering firing him.
calls her out her name, calls your mom a stupid, threatens to burn her house down, and sends pictures, AI pictures of my parents' house on fire. You feel me?
Hold on, back up. He ran it through AI just to show you what would happen.
And here's the thing, I just want to make this clear, and I hope everyone hears this. Like, all the dudes that be around him, like, I hope to God that this wasn't, that this other number that's texting me in conjunction with Wack isn't Third, Lil Jon, or Cuban Rob, because they've always been mad cool to me, and I really hope that they're not stooping to that level and falling for Wack's pathetic. They know my character enough to get involved. If they are, unfortunately, whatever legal ramifications as far as lawsuits and things, I'm not.
In response to these allegations of threatening to burn down somebody's mama house,
Wack definitely did that. Wack definitely sent Lush those screenshots.
WACK100 commented, "I bet he can't show what he's talking about. You're lying. It's all lies."
And then Lush shows it.
Show what you're talking about. And to his credit, Lush1 has not posted the messages. He has not.
Lush definitely posted the messages. Lush definitely posted the messages. They're on my page. So I'm not sure why Flaco, you know what, I am sure why Flaco's going against Lush, because Flaco's a part of Wack's exposure team and all that kind of stuff. So Flaco's going to go with the program that Wack's providing for him.
I posted anything, to reaffirm that whatever he's saying about Wack.
Not true at all. Lush showed all the text messages and the screenshots.
WACK100 to this point is true. Lush1 proceeded to fully crash out and damn near commit a crime if this is true. So Lush posted a house that he believes is WACK100 house. Again, if this is actually Wack's house, this is doxing and this is a crime.
So now Flaco's putting the police on Lush after Flaco's doxed plenty of people and put their addresses online. Wow. Lush, be careful, bro. Be careful, bro. Because damn, Flakko, you going against Lush? Crazy.
So Lush posted, "Imagine being proud of owning a $600K McMansion in Vegas. I'll be real with y'all. Maybe I'm too poor. Maybe I'm just not rich enough, man. But a $600,000 home? Oh, you good living. A $600,000 home, you is good living. You are doing overly good with a
what the hell? I guess if you're not in LA, sure.
$600,000 home, okay? But so Lush is apparently clowning WACK100 for only owning a $600,000 home, and he wrote, "You hella touchable, and now everyone finna know where you're at." All right? Now, so here's why this is a mistake, okay? So there are specific parameters to doxing, very specific, okay? And one of those parameters is maliciousness, right? For example, if somebody posts your name, or let's say they post your email or your address, and they're not posting it in a malicious fashion, then it's really hard to be.
So like what you did with point and shoot, was that doxing? Was what you did to point and shoot doxing? Just trying to see.
Compensated for doxing or to prove doxing. But if somebody posted and they say, "Well, now everybody know where you at. Now you got enemies." Well, guess what? That right there is a clear definition of you did this with malicious intent, and now you can go to jail. But Wack is not gonna, press charges because Wack, obviously don't snitch. Wack is not, right? Like, Wack is a street dude who's not gonna go down to that extent. If you do that to me, bro, you go to jail. I mean, I'm sorry, that you go to jail. I'm not playing that, bro. Now, Lush1 is threatening to sue.
No, you and Wack are the same. You guys both send people to jail for less.
Wack. So if I'm Wack and you dealing with Lush, you're not dealing with a street dude anymore. Lush is threatening to sue you. You could file a police report, and I don't think anybody would judge you. I wouldn't judge you because if that's true, that's going a tad bit too far, in my opinion, okay? Now, Lush will then post a text message between him and somebody that he says is WACK100, and that person writes, "Dummy, you're the one committing a crime."
And you see how Flacco's saying someone who he says is WACK100? You hear how Flacco's putting so much doubt and so much poking holes in everything. Not so much poking holes, but how he is poking holes in everything that Lush is saying and everything that Lush has going on. Flacco's poking holes in it is incredible. You see how Flacco is making it clear, making it abundantly clear that he doesn't want you guys to see Lush as somebody who he can trust or as a reputable source. It's crazy how that works.
You literally posted an address and told the world it's a gang member's house, and that house had nothing to do with me. You put those people in harm's way, you dumb. I don't know that location at all, big dummy. You showed the world where you're at, idiot. Yeah, I got an inside there, just spitting in your food every day. Do you believe?
And then Wack posted the same picture where Lush is at. So why Flacco didn't include that? Why Flacco didn't show that part? Why is Flacco only talking about? Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Wild.
I'm trolling or telling the truth. Only your taste buds can tell. I'm headed to the rooftop for brunch. I'll be on Wilshire and Santa Monica. Pull up. Oh, forgot you're in drug rehab. So Lush goes, never posted an address, but you did post the house though, Lush. All right, now Lush.
But Wack did the exact same thing and posted the rehab where Lush is at. So why isn't Flacco again talking about that? Why is Flacco on a campaign to tear down Lush?
I love you. I don't got no sides in this.
That's not true. You clearly have a side in it because you're calling Lush a liar. You're discrediting things that he's saying, and all at the same time promoting everything Wack is saying.
All right,
you're clearly one-sided.
Neutral party, but you did post a picture of somebody's house. Now, if that picture do not belong to Wack, and you're telling people it does, and people are pulling up, that's a problem. Now, again, like the cars that were parked in front of the house, I don't recognize Wack to drive those cars. Like I personally know Wack got the G-Wagon. I think Wack got like a Bentley, I think. Like
now the lies are just spewing. Just that all being said.
Like Wack has like several cars. Wack even got like is like a Hellcat. I'm not gonna tell y'all the colors of the Hellcat.
White with red rims.
But I know like about 3 or 4 of WACK100 cars that I've seen WACK100 in. Those are not it. So that's why I'm inclined to believe that that's not WACK100's house, because the 2 cars parked seems like 2 cars that, I don't know, that normal people would drive. Wack, like the cars that Wack drive are all the cars that I've seen that Wack have pulled up in.
You can't see what kind of car he's driving with your face in his lap.
Have never been like normal cars. There's always been some like, like some like over the top stuff. And it looks like Adam has retracted his promise of allowing Lush 1 to pick and choose if Wack stays or leave, because apparently like Lush 1 asked Adam to get rid of Wack, and and Adam says psych. So now Lush is posting AI articles on why exactly like WACK100 should leave No Jumper or should get fired from No Jumper, because apparently the people who promised him that they would get rid of Wack said psych. So, which is cold, bruh. Because Lush was doing all of this. Because in Lush mind, I won't have to deal with Wack or see Wack ever again when I get back, because it's my choice. That choice has been taken away from Lush, and they said psych. So now Lush apparently still got to worry about whether or not he's going to run into WACK100 in the No Jumper building, man. This is just cold, bro. But hey, y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe, all right, that this is going to spiral out of control? Do y'all believe this is going to have a very bad ending?
All right, man, we up out here to the next one. Flacco's definitely flew flamming Lush, but it's all good. We know what's to come with that. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We go.